Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about 15 common houseplants poisonous to dogs. Certain outdoor plants such as azaleas, tulips, oleander, and amaryllis as well as some indoor plants fall into this category. It's also worth remembering that certain plants that are healthy for dogs are poisonous to cats, so if you have a pet, take a look at this list and avoid lilies. So before you go out and buy a new plant for your home or garden, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Number 1. Aloe Vera. The juice and gel contained within the leaves of the aloe plant can be used as a topical remedy for skin abrasions, and dogs can safely drink aloe juice. Chewing on the plant, on the other hand, will expose a dog to toxins known as anthraquinone glycosides, which can cause diarrhea and vomiting in dogs. Dogs are known to be mildly toxic to aloe. Alternative: Houathia. Succulents like Houathia, also known as the zebra plant, can be used in place of aloe plants. You'll get a cute spinny look without the dangers. Number 2. Ivy, including English ivy and others. Ivy looks lovely tumbling out of a planter or cascading down a brick wall, but if your dog eats the leaves, things will get ugly. Toxins found in many types of ivy such as triterpenoid saponins and polyacetylene compounds cause excessive drooling, vomiting, diarrhea and abdominal pain. Alternative: Swedish ivy. Try Swedish ivy instead, which can still cascade beautifully from a bookshelf or hanging jar. It's simple to look after and grows quickly with little effort. Number 3. Jade plant, Crassula ovata. Crassula ovata, also known as jade, is a rubber plant known for its hardiness and ability to survive for up to 100 years. It is poisonous to pets, but the toxic compounds are unknown. Jade plants can induce nausea, vomiting and a slow heart rate, as well as a less obvious symptom, depression. Alternative: Christmas cactus. Christmas cactus is a good substitute for jade with plump leaves and a faint gleam. The Christmas cactus is a hardy and low-maintenance plant. You'll see more healthy growth and a yearly collection of red or bright pink flowers in perfect conditions, not always on Christmas. Number 4. Diefenbacher or dumb cane. This common houseplant has a toxicity similar to that of other tropical plants like Philodendron. The leaves contain small, sharp calcium oxalate crystals that can irritate a dog's mouth, causing extreme swelling and burning. This discomfort can cause breathing difficulties and in extreme cases death. Alternative: Prayer plant. Try the prayer plant for a safer variegated leaf that can withstand low light and infrequent watering. Number 5. Philodendron. Philodendron, like Diefenbacher, is common because of its low maintenance requirements, but the sharp calcium oxalate crystals in the leaves will irritate a dog's mouth, causing extreme swelling and burning of the mouth and tongue if eaten. This discomfort can cause breathing difficulties and in extreme cases death. Alternative: Areca palm. Consider an areca palm instead of a philodendron, if the tropical theme of the philodendron appealed to you in the first place. With proper care, an areca palm can grow to be 6 to 7 feet tall and live for up to 10 years. Number 6. Epipremnum aureum, aka pothos, or devil's ivy. Pothos, like its close relative philodendron, is a hardy indoor plant with few requirements. Unfortunately, if swallowed, it may produce the same symptoms as philodendron. The leaves contain small, sharp calcium oxalate crystals that can irritate a dog's mouth, causing extreme swelling and burning of the mouth and tongue. This discomfort can cause breathing difficulties and in extreme cases death. Alternative: Spider plant. A spider vine, which also looks fantastic in a hanging basket, can be used in place of pothos. Spider plants like pothos are simple to grow and difficult to kill. Number 7. Cycas revoluta or sago palm. The sago palm adds an instant exotic look to your home, but dogs and cats are poisoned by every part of the plant, from the seeds and roots to the leaves. This plant is on the Pet Poison Helpline's top terrible toxins list because of its poor reputation as a dog poisoning houseplant. The toxin cycasin can cause vomiting, diarrhea, seizures, lethargy, and liver failure in some people. Alternative: Parlor palm. The parlor palm, which grows upright and brush-like, has a similar aesthetic. It will still be roughly the same size, which makes it a fun and predictable design feature. Number 8. Zamioculcas zamifolia or ZZ plant. The ZZ plant is appealing because of its ability to survive in low light conditions, but it can cause unpleasant side effects such as vomiting and diarrhea. ZZ herb, like philodendron, contains calcium oxalate crystals that can cause mouth irritation and swelling as well as respiratory problems. Alternative: Cast iron plant. Instead of the ZZ plant, try a cast iron plant which is similar in size and color to the ZZ plant and tolerates low light. Number 9. Caladium or elephant ear. Caladium, whatever you want to call it, is well known for its brightly colored leaves. It is, however, a houseplant that is toxic to dogs if eaten. Caladium contains sharp calcium oxalate crystals in its leaves, similar to Diefenbacher and Philodendron, which can irritate a dog's mouth and cause extreme swelling and burning of the mouth and tongue. This discomfort can cause breathing difficulties and in extreme cases death. Try Peperomia for a similar size and heart-shaped leaf. This plant blooms once a year and has interesting flowers that resemble tails. Number 10. Dracaena fragrans or corn plant. When the corn plant is consumed, the most common symptom is vomiting, which can include blood, but it can also cause loss of appetite and depression. This reaction is triggered by steroidal saponin compounds which are toxic to both dogs and cats. Alternative: money tree. Try a money tree instead if you want a similar small tree look without the negative consequences. Its hardy requires little maintenance and, according to feng shui experts, if placed in the right location, may bring good fortune. Number 11. Asparagus Fern. The asparagus fern is so feathery that you'd never guess it's a lily relative. Unfortunately, it contains a toxin that, if eaten, can cause vomiting and diarrhea as well as skin irritation if your dog is repeatedly exposed to it. Alternative: Boston fern. Try the Boston fern if you're looking for a pet-friendly fern. If you know what they want, Boston ferns are easy to care for: cool temperatures, high humidity and indirect light. Number 12. Desert rose, Adenium obesum. Nothing beats the ancient-looking trunk and beautiful blooms of the desert rose, but if your dog gets a scratch, it won't be pretty. The toxin cardiac glycoside found in desert rose can cause symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, depression, abnormal heart rhythm and even death. Alternative: African violet. Though there is a trade-off in terms of height, the African violet will reward you with beautiful blooms in a rainbow of colors without the concern. Number 13. Bird of paradise. The bird of paradise is a beautiful houseplant named after its namesake's flamboyant plumage. You should expect nausea, vomiting and drowsiness in around 20 minutes if your dog finds it enticing enough to eat. Alternative: mini Phalaenopsis orchid. Try the Phalaenopsis orchid instead for a more exotic and colorful herb. Orchids, like the bird of paradise, prefer tropical climates. And thanks to their small scale, they're ideal for a favorite hangout spot, the bathroom windowsill. Number 14. Peace lily. The peace lily is an excellent choice for those who want to achieve an elegant, minimalist look in their home. But it's not worth it if your dog eats it. Another plant with calcium oxalate crystals is the peace lily, which causes extreme oral pain, frequent drooling and trouble swallowing. Alternative: moth orchid. Try the moth orchid for an indoor flower in the same sophisticated white. Moth orchids, like most orchids, thrive in wet, humid environments with plenty of indirect sunlight. Number 15. Chinese evergreen. The Chinese evergreen shown in the back of the basket above is a great plant for adding a splash of green to a space that doesn't get much sun. Dogs who eat this easygoing herb, on the other hand, have a hard time with it. Chinese evergreen, a relative of the peace lily, contains calcium oxalate crystals, which can cause pain and swelling in the mouth, vomiting and trouble swallowing and breathing. Alternative: wax plant, Hoya. Try a wax vine, also known as a Hoya, for a safer variegated leaf. A Hoya can need more light, but it's still a low-maintenance plant that, unlike the Chinese evergreen, may reward you with star-shaped blooms. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.